guys? Welcome to another Q&A, and not just any Q&A. This is a birthday Q&A because I hit 200 subscribers the week of my birthday.
I go out, I go hard, get what's mine, hey, what's mine, I'm a star, cause I slay, all day, I slay, we gon' slay.
Which makes it even more better. Let's jump right into this goodness, and god damn it, this cord is short. So let's jump right into the questions, and yeah. Spider-Man with this guy or that guy? Either one. I don't even think you know. Do you even know those guys? The first guy, because be honest with you, I actually didn't like Spider-Man. I mean, I watched it, but I didn't like it. But I guess he's the guy who I grew up with, him. Was Murder House scripted, or was it just all in your imagination? Because if so, you should definitely go to a psychiatrist, because that's very concerning. Murder House was all a figment of my imagination. I have a very dark imagination. Yes, Murder House was scripted. Some of it was improvised, which is very alarming because I have a very dark imagination. Beyonce or Nicki? Well, I'm not really friends with Beyonce right now. She pissed me off last night. So, Nicki. What do you do for a living? Well, I do several things for a living. I breathe for a living, I eat for a living, I try to survive for a living, I do YouTube for a living, I am like multiple different people to multiple different other people for a living. The list goes on and on. I have a very busy life. What's your favorite shirt that you own? Because you own so many, and you need to stop having an addiction to shirts because that is not healthy. I need you to realize that, sir. That is not okay. My favorite shirt that I own. Maybe this one. I don't know. I don't have a favorite. You can't make me choose amongst my kids. This is not okay. I'm flagging this for spam. Like, oh my god, do you even? No, I actually can't even. Like, I don't even want to even. Like, who evens anymore? That's like so much work to even. Like, come on. Like, I'm not even Steven. It's too much. What's one thing you're willing to give up for YouTube? Like, you have a choice. This answer's gonna sound so mean. One thing I'm willing to give up for YouTube. My neighbors. If I can give them away so I can have silence when I film, I would do it. If you actually become popular, who would you have play you in the movie? And why? Because you don't have an interesting life, so why would there be a movie about you in the first place? I don't know. I don't. I don't think there's anyone who can play me correctly. If you could spend a day with any YouTuber in the world, who would it be? I have a list of people. Trisha Paytas, Lily Sings, Tyler Oakley, Trey Melvin, Miles J, Shane Dawson, Hart, Hannah Hart, Grace Mabry, oh my god, Louie. Definitely Louie, because I get free travel. And a whole bunch of other people, because this list can go on for days. If you could, that shot though, yes. Angles, over the shoulder. Yes, very sexy. If you could erase any song from the world, what song would it be? Oh, Justin Bieber's What Do You Mean? Because every person on YouTube is using that as a background music, and I'm sick of it. At this point, they play it too much. I mean, it was cool the first few times, but now they just everybody plays it too much. Radio stations, commercials, it's like, stop. I get it. The song was nice, but you ruined it. What inspired you to start doing YouTube videos? I was inspired by Shane Dawson because earlier in my earlier years, I was a theater kid. I still am. That hasn't changed. But but I saw that Shane Dawson did like these characters and these stories, and I was inspired to do something like that. as well as make stuff that would make people happy. So not just make myself happy, but also make people happy by watching it. So that's what kind of inspired me to do something. Okay, the gig is up. What is your actual name? Why do you call yourself Mickey? Explain. Yes, I am actually called Mickey. It came from my last name because my last name has the letters M-I-C-K-E, and I just added the Y. And people called me Mickey because of my last name, and I just went with it. So I am, in fact, Mickey. Not this Mickey, but you know, Mickey. If you could change one thing today in the world, what would it be? Because the world is really up. People's mindsets. Now I'm pretty sure you're like, that's pretty far-fetched. But the reason why I say people's mindsets is because I feel like majority of the world is really closed-minded about stuff. And it's like if everybody would just kind of like open up their head a little bit, the world would actually be 10 times more better. I forgot to include this question, so I'm just gonna pop it here right now and look at the question. It's a great question. Question, yes, come through. How to get away with murder and American Horror Story, because that's all I need in life. To know how to kill somebody and make it seem like it was an accident, as well as how to deal with, I don't know, ghosts and vampires and scary sex. Oh, look, I forgot another question. Yes, question, come through. Yes, Queen Slay. No, I'm not single. I am married to Onika Tanaya Mirage. We've been married for a while. Hi, sweetheart. How you doing? Meek Mill is just a filler because I can't always be with her. So I'm like, well, I don't want you to be by yourself. So I use Meek Mill to fill in my space and, you know. What's your plans for 2016? Like you even have plans because your life is just one big confusing ball of mess. Remember that. Put that on a t-shirt. Put it on your gravestone because your life is a mess. Mess! I don't know. I just go with the flow. Whatever happens, happens. How do you stay so positive and happy all the time? Because we all know you have been tried so many times, but yet you still stay happy. I always try to look at the bright side of things instead of the negative side. Now, sometimes I do get a little overwhelmed by the negative side of a situation, but I still try to look at the bright side. Like, well, it could have been worse, or you just, you know, I just can't let this one thing put me in a bad mood forever. So I always try to stay positive and spread positivity. So that is it. That's all the questions. Hopefully I answered them to the best of my abilities. Thank you for everybody who asked me a question. And also thank you to everyone who wished me a happy birthday on my birthday. I appreciate you guys so much. Like, you guys do not realize it. You are the best. I'm glad you're on my team and I'm glad you are supporting me. And hopefully I continue to bring you some entertainment. Hopefully I don't let you down too bad. Well, I'm pretty sure I let you down a few times. Probably a lot. But we're just going to ignore that. Because without you guys, I will be nothing. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. My camera cut off before I can finish. If you're a new subscriber, hi, welcome to HeyMickey. I'm Mickey. And I have the best subscribers / friends in the whole entire world. Thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you next time. Bye.